Hey friends, this is Dr. Tamara Afroza, and today I'm going to give review of a fantastic book which I have just read and felt that every homeopathic students and homeopaths should go through this book, not by once, repeatedly, and line by line, pages after pages, word by word. Yep, why? Yes, let's move forward to know. But always remember, this is just a trailer, but for enjoying the full movie, you have to watch it now. So, full book you should read. But I have just given and highlighted few points from which you will get an idea that why this book I'm telling is so important for each homeopath. So let's start sharing my screen, which will give you an idea about all the points and few points actually. Yeah, I think it started. So welcome you again, and let's start to review the book. Yeah, before going to start the review, let's begin with a famous saying. This is none other than the 33rd US President, Harry S. Truman, who truly said that not all readers are leaders, but all leaders are readers. Is not it? Yeah, if you have a vision to lead, becoming a leader in your future, then you must read many and various books. Yes, because as just like exercise is to your body, then reading is just like your soul and mind. So why not this book and why this book? Let's move forward. So today I'm going to give the book review is none other than the fantastic book written by Dr. Pierre Schmidt, The Art of Case Taking and Interrogation, including other treasure work. You can see this is the book, comes with a hardcover, and yeah, it's a little bit handy. It's not fearing like oh, it's too big and when I'm going to end it. But trust me, once you starting it, you will enjoy so much that when it will finish, you will not be understand. And repeatedly, you would get the appetite to read it again. I promise. Yeah. So before going what this book contains, what is given inside the book, let us talk about few points on the authors. This is a picture of none other than the renowned homeopath Dr. Pierre Schmidt. This is a picture of his young ages. He was a Swiss physician from the town Neuchâtel, and at the age of 10, he wished to be a doctor. Yeah, this wish came from mainly from his father. His father was suffering from a severe illness, and a homeopath treated him completely. And he just got believe on homeopathy and thought of making his two elder son as homeopath. And being the oldest of among six children, Pierre Smith took the opportunity and he has just reread it from start to end, the Harriman's chronic disease and organ of medicine, and became such a successful renowned homeopath. Yeah. So he was a brilliant student. He had done his UG from Geneva, and it has even in his life story that he was a topper of his UG sessions. He studied homeopathy in USA, first graduated of the American Foundation of Homeopathy. He visited London to meet some renowned homeopaths. And he was so lucky, and at this time he was associated with so many great renowned homeopaths like Dr. J.T. Kent, Dr. Emil Tyler, and again with another eminent homeopaths, close associations with Dr. Austin, Dr. Gladwin, because yes, the environment was so enriching, and he took the particular opportunities and advantages of the situations, and the opportunities came in his way. Yeah, and he promoted homeopathy in Europe along with leading International Homeopathic Congress in Geneva. He is none other than the founder of Liga Committees, and along with this, I'm ending to tell about our author by telling that do as Hahnemann said. This is his favorite quote and advice for all homeopaths of us. So from this viewpoint, we can little bit get an idea that yeah, this book is going to be a fantastic, enriching book, given with his viewpoints and ideas. Is not okay? Let's move forward to know better. So the book is published by none other than our Vision Group's visionbook.com, and this book was a complete compilation of the treasure work by Dr. Smith, and it was various articles combinations like the art of case takings, the hidden treasures of last organ and defective illness. First, this book came with first points that the art of case taking. Recently, this book was added with various other articles too. This is written totally in English language and pages around 320. So latest editions came in 2018, which is right now going on. Then moves to towards the publisher's note. Yeah, in the publisher's note, there Vision Publishers has mentioned three renowned homeopaths whose helped to complete this book particularly and permanently. That is Dr. Naveen Kumar Singh, who is from West Bengal, Kolkata, by providing the articles to the Vision Publishers, along with Dr. Himanshu Shekhar Tiwari and Dr. K.S. Srinivan, who translated and gave guidance and support to Vision associations. Along with this, Dr. from Jain family, from Vision's associations, that's the best of luck and good wish to all the homeopaths with the hope that the teaching of a great doctor will be put to a good use by the students and practitioners alike. So this try and compile effort along with my review, let's see that of what homeopathy is going to do near future and applying this book fruitfully and perfectly. All right, so I'm moving to the contents very fast because it's a short review, but you have to go through the book line by line. Okay, so first point is the art of case taking portions. As just like Elizabeth Wright said, that half case taking is a well taken case is half cured. Yeah, so this portion is indexed with nothing other than Hahnemann's 83 to 104 case taking portions and enlightened with so many cases and nicely reviewed and talked about what should you do, what would be your approaches, and along with that, the special and unique thing is that there the case presentation was done exactly what author wanted to say, and a very nice indications. Like some points I would like to say one point, that is there is indications and directions that you should never start your case by a very deep acting remedy like lycopodium. Yeah, so what if the patient exactly showing the lycopodium presentations, what would I do? Yes, the answer is there. You have to go through it. And if I can give other than lycopodium, which medicine should we prescribe? This was just a trailer I told on these portions, but these portions is totally, you should go line by line and words by words to inculcate that what exactly author wanted to say. Next is homeopathic case taking portions. That is some points has been given. That is you should first listen, then observe, then write. Yeah. So listening, observing, and writing. In that way, you would be able to complete the case taking portions. And along with that, then the third portions coming with some previous cases. Truly, after reading first times these serious cases, I just became so much astonished. Yeah, in such places, homeopathy did its miracle. The case is totally in the situation is going, it's gone. The case came back. The patient got completely cured and sometimes relief. So these examples are enriched and given so nicely that repeatedly study never can be bored for you. Next is section 2, coming that the art of interrogations. As the name reveals, the interrogation. Yeah, we homeopaths who better than we homeopaths knows that interrogating with patients is so much important for us to take the whole history of the patient and along with getting the obvious causes and especially mental symptoms. So interrogating with the patients, making the rapport with the patients, what exactly way should be, will be your observing power. how would you read the body languages, the facial expressions is totally given and directed this portion so nicely that you are going to give a subconscious feeding with so much ideas. Yeah. Next is pharmacopolaxis portion. Okay, repetitions of doses. That becomes very much doubtful for we practitioners that are going to repeat when not to, but a clear-cut guidelines with cases given so that you can get an idea that when to repeat and when I have to stop and this type of directions. Next section is section 3, had the hidden treasure of last organon given so nicely and so good along with aphorisms in descriptive form that you are going to really enjoy these portions. Along with this is the most favorite portion of mine because this portion is given with enriching so nice and unique thoughts and unique cases I can't express by words. So I'm elaborating little bit briefly on this section, okay? Because I could not I could not stop to myself to share these portions because these portions gave me so much ideas and I applied it and hope for future I'm going to apply it so nicely. So defective illness portion starts with this heading and where clearly and nicely given that we can easily say that patient has not given symptoms and symptoms is defective because it's not completed. But what we doctors are doing wrong? Because everyone think we're right. There is no fault inside me. I did the right thing. It's if the wrong, this is from another side. But this type of thinking, so it should not. And what alarm has been given that doctors should not do in which approach, should take which approach, and where we are doing the wrong things, wrong ways, wrong approach is clearly described. So after reading these portions, I just gone through and I thought, oh my God, yeah, I was doing this. Thank God and thanks Dr. Pierre Schmidt. Yeah, you have just shown me that this was wrong. Yeah. So after that, along with I'm going first that there is given patient, which type of patient comes in your OPDs, which type of doctors it should not be hurried or rude and it should not have direct insufficient questions. In such with such direction, there is clear-cut directions given for symptoms how you will collect from as being an unprejudiced observer, symptoms collections ways and from which is most important. Along with this, when too many symptoms presents, what to do? Yeah, you have to use your tact and psychology. Yeah, my friends, and there is a page 153, a beautiful presentation has been given of a case. A lady is coming by telling, oh doctor, I'm heartbroken. Please give me medicine, help me. But just watching the pupils, the changes of the pupils, Pierre Schmidt easily could read the mind of the patient and he told with smile, you are not heartbroken. You are just angry and repressed anger and you have feelings of that I'm not worthy. This is because of your interest and self-esteem portion. And the patient smiled that how doctor could read my mind. And I hope every one of you just guessing that Staphylococcus was given with a marvelous result. So that was just an example. In such way, there are so many examples with remedies are given like when lack of mathematical knowledge is having, lack of reactions of remedies, which remedy should prescribe, what to do for aged patients, cardiopulmonary patients, this type of thinking is given there. Yeah, one of the most important portions is high potency examples. Trust me, you are going to get so many examples and so many good results, marvelous cases that you are feeling that, yeah, why only play with 30 and 200? Why not I'll use my weapon for higher potencies? And he has given examples to boost up your confidence 100% for sure. So the most renowned and very well-known higher potency user, Dr. Pierre Schmidt, given so beautiful descriptions and cases that surely you are going to get confidence and you will use it in your practice for sure. Yeah. So here another story which touched my heart. So I have just mentioned that a case of calcaria by Dr. Gagliardi. that story of Dr. Matoli. Galliardi told, Miracolo, miracle happened. And Dr. Matoli just on his reply told, who says it was a miracle? Just see the last point I added, what was exactly written on the book, that a miracle is something exceptionally rare. I'm rereading, a miracle is something exceptionally rare, which does not happen often. But for us, homeopath, successes like this happen every day. Oh my God. First time when I read it, I just failed. I never knew even the definition of miracles. I thought of that miracle means something happening which what I have not expected. But yeah, miracle happens occasionally. But for homeopaths, we are doing it daily. So nice feeling I just got. Okay. So this type of very funny and good and interesting way expressions has been given on the total book. Last portion is your treasure war portions, where mistakes made by homeopathic treatment is given repeatedly along with therapeutics and pathological diagnostic portions. And potency choice, again a potency choice directions is given along with doses used by the Hahnemann, doses used by Hahnemann portion. When you are going to read it, you'll feel that what exactly our master did and how he changed his thought and what should be my new thought can be added here. In Newton's work portions is consist of nothing but the Pierre Schmidt's clinical experiences and day-to-day practice added here. And the last but not the least portion is remedy against the 3 chronic miasms, okay, of Hahnemann, that is Sora, psychosis, and syphilis. Their list of medicines in repertoire's alphabetical form is given under like heading like homeosorica, homeopsychotica, in the portions that for which miasm you should think of which remedies. Okay, so that was overall the book content. I just highlighted that what is you are going to and go through the which portions. So let's draw the conclusions. Yeah, affordable because this book is around 225 rupees online, so it's affordable of course, and availability within 10 or 15 days you are going to get it directly from Bijan publishers or your Amazon, Flipkart, so you can order it and availability is in the market is so easy. So then is easy language. Yeah, in English language it is totally written, but I can say you that you would need little bit help of our Google Baba and the dictionary, but actually it is written so well and easy language that it will totally be understandable. Okay, and then is interesting expression. As just I told, I just focus some points that in expression is so interesting, along with pleasant to read, yeah, and along with that fantastic contents that I showed you. So that was the overall total views that what exactly the book and why should we read it. I hope I have given an idea overall. And last but not the least, I would like to add by this point that self-study is the best study. So what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for someone is coming and just telling, okay, let's read together? No, no, no. You have to study by yourself, and self-study should be your best study. Okay. So I hope that I have given an overall idea and I could give enthusiastically encourage you that you should read it repeatedly, and trust me, after once you read it you'll go through pages after pages again and again. And so thank you everyone for patience listening. Thanks a lot. Take care. Be happy. Thank you.